Sissoko, Moussa, welcome to Spurs. It's great to see you.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be a Tottenham Hotspur player right now?
Yeah, I'm very happy, very proud to be here. It was a long period for me. I was waiting for this moment, so today I'm very happy, and then I'm looking forward now.
Tell us about some of the things that made you want to join Spurs.
It's simple. They did well last season, and then they have a great manager, they have a good team. And I spoke with Hugo Lloris. He told me this club is amazing, and everything is here for me to be good and to play some good game and fight with the best team in England. So that's why I came here.
I think I've heard that before. I think we've all heard that before, haven't we, people? Right, so let's get on with it then. So finally, the drama of Moussa Sissoko is gone. He's left. Let's get this video out of the way. We'll move on from it. Thank fuck for that. Right, we're happy. Well, are we happy? Of course we're happy. Right, not so much has been announced yet because it is late at night. I'm doing this video at 12:30 at night. So he's gone. He's left on a 5-year deal. Now Moussa announced this 3 minutes to go before the deadline on his Twitter. He was holding a Tottenham shirt, which you can see there. So he was holding a Tottenham shirt. He was happy with it. He signed a 5-year deal. Tottenham then retweeted it, and then Tottenham started putting photos up themselves as well. So you'll see a couple of them coming through as well with that as well. But the fee is reportedly, I have to say reportedly, up to 30 million. Whether Newcastle get 30 million up front, or whether we get it instalments, where we get, like, as the rumours were, Newcastle would accept like 5 months worth of 6 million each month, or whoever it is, as long as we've got them off the books. 30 million is a hell of a price. If it is that price, even if it's over 20 million, I'm still over the moon with it. Now, we'll come on to Moussa and what he brought in Newcastle. Now, what happened from about 8 o'clock, if you haven't seen the transfer deadline video that I've done, what happened from 8 o'clock is that's when it started to pick up a little bit, which they normally do later on at night. It was Everton who were rumoured to be interested, and Tottenham all day. There was a rumour going around about Chelsea late afternoon, but that never materialised. So it was down between Everton or Tottenham. Now, Everton had put a bid in of up to 30 million, however it was, whether it's instalments or a lump sum, who knows, right? And then we thought it was going to go to Everton because Spurs had been rumoured in all day, and then we thought, oh, it's going to go to Everton. And then quite late on at night, it must have been a good, about 9:30, 10 o'clock, where Tottenham had then matched Everton, and then all of a sudden Everton had just dropped out the running from what the reports were saying. Now, I don't feel that was Everton. I think that was once Moussa Sissoko had word, because Didier Deschamps, because he was in the French camp, here you let him go, and he was in London, so he was humming and on, where is he going to go for the day? And then it was just basically down to whether Tottenham could match it. I think Sissoko's been at a hotel waiting for the go-ahead in London from Tottenham, and that's where I think he knocked Everton back, and that's when Everton then come out and said that they've withdrawn the interest. I think that's good for Everton because they don't look like they look like they've been knocked back, where they have been behind the scenes. But he's got his 5-year deal. He's got his Champions League football. He's always wanted to play in North London. He's always wanted to play in the Reds. So yeah, he's got his deal. Sorry, Tottenham fans. I know I'm taking the mickey here now, but to be honest, he's been shouting out to go to Arsenal for a couple of years now. And then he ends up at Hughes lot. He ends up at Tottenham. What gives? Champions League football, of course. Premier League football. Playing in the French squad, of course. Now, big clubs don't come in for Moussa Sissoko if he doesn't do something. He is a good player, he just doesn't show it enough. You had got the likes of over the summer, you had Juventus linked, Inter Milan linked, Tottenham linked, Arsenal were linked, Real Madrid even at one point. You've got these big sides, Had a great Euros, unbelievable Euros, the best I've ever seen Moussa Sissoko play. I think Pochettino takes no shit. He will literally drop him if he's not performing. You'll see him work harder. I think Rafa got the best out of him, despite us being relegated. When he put Sissoko off the wing in the attacking midfield role, well, just in front of the centre midfielders, he looks so much better. He looked more up for it. He looks so much dangerous. I think that's where his key position needs to be: a box-to-box busting midfielder. Put him on the wing, I think he'll suffer. He only scored 2 goals in 2 seasons, 1 each season. Got 7 assists last season, which is good from the wide man, but he needs to play in the middle. But we've got him off the books. Thank fuck for that, because the kid has been twisting and fucking twisting and twisting for years. And the amount of times, it's been about 4 or 5 times just over this summer, He's been fucking hanging. I want to be out. I want to be out. Well, you've gone. You've got your wish. Newcastle can move on. The dressing room should now look, and the morale should keep the morale up. The only slight problem that I've got out of today's general, just coming off the Sissoko bit for 1 minute, is what's going on with Czech Tiote. Because his deal broke down with Galatasaray. You know, you'll say that when he was in the airport, that broke down. We didn't know what was going to happen there. Was he going to stay? Was he going to go to another club? The rumours that Lorient were going to come in from Galatasaray. Obviously, the deal fell through. They bought Nigel Gion. So that's the only negative in the dressing room. But hopefully, because I think if Tiote does stay, it could be an asset. But going back to the Sissoko one, because this is what the video is about. I know I'm jumping the gun. So when he came to Newcastle, we bought him for 1.8 million. What a profit that is. What a profit. This on his debut, got 2 goals against Chelsea. Looked like a world beater. Fits and starts all the way throughout his Newcastle career in the last 3.5 years. Got a massive fee. Absolutely delighted. We'll hopefully use that money, which I think we will, because I think if Rafa wasn't in charge, we wouldn't see that money. We wouldn't see that money, to be honest. So that money can be kept away, kept for January if we need to bring a player in, if need to be, if we get an injury or we need some goals or whatever it may be, you know, or even for the future, you know, sign players at the end of the season, you know, or preempt them, you know. But he's off the books. I know what all yous are going to say in the comments. Thank fuck for that. He's pissed off. Sissoko, everything. I know what he's going to say. So get your comments in down below. Feel free to fire your shots at Moussa. He's gone. Thank fuck for that. And by the way, Tottenham fans, you'll get used to us. You think we're moaning. You'll probably think that we're being bitter. But you'll see for yourself. Give it 6 months. Come back to me on this video and come back to us. Right, I'm going to leave this to that. See you later, Moussa. Bye-bye. Bye.